Alright, I got those little plastic things out. Just had to find the right tool. This is a really tiny pair of pliers. Like I said, having 3 teenage boys, I don't know where my needle nose got, but I went ahead and just squeezed those and pulled them out. I can find new ones to replace that. That ain't no problem. But you can see here, this metal all around this thing does not look good. I mean, it's all cracked and a little bit of rust in there. And I just like to clean that up a bit. I mean, just make it look a little better. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. Alright, so I'm using this grinding wheel here, and you can see it's kind of wearing thin really fast. So, I can't remember if it was George or Stoney. Somebody told me they use this thing, and this wire doohickey, and it worked pretty good. And it does work pretty good, but it doesn't last very long. I'm going to need some grinding discs and a wire brush that fits, or an attachment of some kind or something to make this work. This right here is slow going, which I figured it would be. I mean, I'm not in a rush. But you can see here why all that was cracked. Was underneath there was rust. All this had rust in it. All this had rust in it. There was rust pitted in here. You know, the Bondo is basically a covering, and the rust was deteriorating the metal underneath, and it was causing it to crack, which I assume is what's going on up here. You know, right here. So anyway, you know, I'm in no rush. I'm going to tinker with this a little at a time and get it right, and kind of explore as I go. And heck, I don't know, I might just sand all the paint off the thing and drive it around with the bare metal for a while and see how people like that. I know Dad would think it's cool. He would say, hey man, rat rod is in, that's alright. And it is alright, but you know, I'm going to fix it up, I do believe. But my stupid air hose, I don't know what's going on here. If I got to take this apart and redo some seal in there or something. Whenever I hook my little attachment up here to blow, it doesn't want to stop blowing air out. Let's see here, see if I can do this. See? Air just comes out of it. I'm not touching the little handle. When I squeeze it, it comes out a little faster. If I let go, it doesn't come back up. It doesn't stop. I basically have to disconnect it to get it to stop running. And I'm using my grandfather's old Coleman air compressor. That thing's probably as old as I am. But I mean, that's not hindering my process here any. I mean, it looks like this unscrews and there's a seal there, but that would just, I would think that would just affect the air coming out this way, not out this way. I don't know, maybe it's time to buy a new one of these little trigger doohickeys. Something to think about.